Good morning! Welcome to this new video. We are the Quinettos, the ones you see with the green suits and special effects. That's us! 100% Italian, made in Italy. Today I want to tell you how the marriage proposal really went.
Yes, guys, we are really getting married. After so many years, Giuseppe managed to propose. And today I want to tell you the details. Unfortunately, we were heavily criticized because people thought it was fake. For once we do something without special effects, they thought it wasn't real. Instead, it's 100% true. First of all, I would like to ask you if you'd like to subscribe to our Italian channel as well as the main The Quinetto's channel.
I love you all so much. Thank you. Let's get to the point. In October, we went to the Maldives and it was truly a magnificent trip. I really recommend you go to the Maldives because it is a fantastic place with your partner or your boyfriend or your husband or your grandfather or whoever you want. Before going to the Maldives, 2 or 3 weeks before, I started to see Giuseppe acting very strangely. Like he would wake up every morning at 5 in the morning and I would say to him, "Love, why are you waking up so early? Sleep, rest." No, I can't sleep. I saw that he was isolating himself, spending a lot of time alone. And I also got a little worried. I said, it's not that this is thinking that we are having a crisis, that we have to break up. A somewhat anxious period. In fact, I asked a lot of questions. I was saying, "Love, if you need anything, let's talk about it. Everything can be resolved. If you have any thoughts, if you have any doubts, if you have anything at all, let's talk about it." I mean, we are a couple. We should be free to tell each other what's going well and what's not. Wait, my nose itches. He kept telling me that he was just worried, a bit anxious. Anyway, we are human beings. We constantly live through periods of hype and periods of down. So it could have been a down period. At a certain point, when we found out we were going to the Maldives, I jokingly, like between mother and daughter, went to my mom and told her, "Mom, can you imagine if Giuseppe proposes to me in the Maldives? It would be a dream." And she's like, "No way, you think so? But you're demanding. You only like Tiffany rings. You don't like simple things." They basically started to criticize me. I said, it's not that it has to be a Tiffany ring. Anything is fine with me. If he wants to marry me, it would be wonderful if he did it there, but it would be wonderful anywhere. It's just that having the opportunity at hand, she tells me, "Oh, stop it. Don't say nonsense. My nose still itches." This attitude of Giuseppe and this response from my mother saying, "Stop it, don't think about it, this and that," something started sizzling in my little brain. I started thinking, but isn't he really going to do it? Wakes up every morning at 5. Maybe he's looking for the right location. Maybe he's looking for the right ring. Maybe he's organizing something in my brain, obviously. Then automatically I would say, "But stop it, Alessia." But do you really think he's going to propose? 1, 2, do you really think he'll do it in the Maldives? He doesn't have the time to organize it because we found out we were going to the Maldives 2 or 3 weeks before. So let's say it was all in my head. As always, like every woman. In fact, I wrote to a friend of mine during that period, sending her a picture of my hand without a ring. And I said, "Do you want to bet that I come back from the Maldives with something?" And she goes, "What do you mean?" And I say, "No, nothing. Forget all my mental trips. We are about to leave for the Maldives. We start packing the suitcases. We start preparing all the things that I usually take care of. I'm the one who packs the suitcases because Giuseppe is currently busy editing the video for our main channel. Obviously, we had organized elegant dinners on the beach. I packed the most beautiful outfits I had because it's a bit like when you go on a cruise. You have to pack things that you would never wear in your life. And so I packed my most beautiful outfits, for example. I even brought a suit, not because I thought he would propose, but more because, let's say, you go to those amazing places and if you don't dress well there, you never dress well. We seized the opportunity while packing the suitcase on the very day before leaving. I approach a backpack and see Giuseppe, who runs towards me and stands next to the backpack. So I ask, "Can I take something from there?" And he, "What do you need?" I said, "Well, Never mind. Can you get it for me? I don't remember what he got me. It seemed a bit suspicious to me. What could ever be in that backpack that I can't touch since my birthday was near? I thought maybe he bought me a gift and wants to give it to me in the Maldives. I stop overthinking, we get ready and leave. Let's say I didn't ask him too many questions. I didn't get too much into the details because I didn't want to make him uncomfortable, because if it were true, I didn't want to ruin the surprise. And it was probably just one of my daydreams, so I said, oh well, let's pretend nothing happened, let's pretend. We set off. I needed something in that backpack. And I say, please love, can you get me something in there? And he says, look, you can easily get it yourself too. And he hands me the backpack. Panic! I said, oh my god, what if I'm looking for something and find something else? While searching, they didn't read anything, so my brain automatically started to think, okay, it was just your imagination. We arrived in the Maldives, beautiful place, wonderful, magnificent. As soon as we arrive, Giuseppe opens the safe, does everything himself, puts the money, the things in there, and I let him do it as is normal. I saw that the safe was kind of exclusively Giuseppe's, but still, he usually handles all the tech stuff. I don't think about it. On the first day, we had dinner with some friends. Everything went smoothly. Oh, I was forgetting to tell you something. Let's open a parenthesis. In my wildest imaginations, I also pictured that my parents came to the Maldives because they really wanted to witness the marriage proposal in the future. I saw Giuseppe waking up at 5 in the morning. I occasionally found them outside talking with my mother, and then when I arrived, they would say, oh yes, but have you seen that video? Anyway, I imagined that Giuseppe, my mother, and my father were organizing to come to the Maldives too and surprise me with a proposal. That Giuseppe would propose to me in front of my parents. At a certain point, I started thinking, and now I find my parents here in the Maldives, but at the same time, I was saying it's impossible. It's not like we're going to Monza, which is just around the corner. No, I didn't expect the proposal there because I knew how much my parents cared about being there in that special moment. The first night goes smoothly, the second night, October 1st. If I'm not mistaken, Giuseppe will kill me if I forget the date. We had organized a dinner on the beach in the late afternoon. Giuseppe said, let's go watch the sunset, I told him. But love, I don't want to go watch the sunset. Honestly, I'll watch it from here, from the villa, because we had the beautiful overwater villa. I want to watch it here from the villa so that I can get ready calmly since we have dinner on the beach. I want to be more relaxed rather than getting ready at 4:30 to be there at 5. I didn't feel like doing things in a rush. Once we go on vacation, let me do things calmly. He said, no, we have to go see the sunset. I noticed he was insisting, and usually Giuseppe is not one of those people who insists. So I saw he really cared. Then I started to get ready, started to put on makeup and so on. I turned towards Giuseppe and in 5 minutes he was ready. A phone call comes in the room. He turns to me and says, but we've called some lady and she wants to meet me. What? I do love, but in what sense? I mean, I thought since we don't have an international audience, sometimes it happens that fans want to see us and all that. I thought it was a fan. Let's say it seemed fishy to me, but only up to a point. She wants to meet me and all that, and I say, sorry, but for privacy, they couldn't know what our room is. Strange thing. So get ready and I'll go ask at the reception why. And then we'll meet directly on the beach and wait, I'll get ready. Then we'll go together to the reception and then to the beach. No, let's do it quickly because otherwise we'll be late and won't see the sunset. You get ready as you take forever and I'll go in the meantime. And let's say that there I got slightly suspicious. Not too much because it wasn't that strange. But since Giuseppe and I live together 24/7, we work together, we make videos together, even when we go to the bathroom pretty much we're together. It was strange that he would go without me and I start getting a bit anxious. Sweater, feel anxious and so on. I tried to put on the dress I was supposed to wear and it was a very tight pink dress. Lately, I haven't been working out much, so I've gained a little weight, and therefore, this dress fit me but not fully. So it was long and tight. I slipped it on, but it wouldn't go down, nor would it go back up
Adesso non
either.
posso né scendere né
Now I
salire,
cannot
né
go
scendere né
down
salire.
or up, and so I got stuck in this dress like this. I mean, practically the dress was piled up like this and I couldn't breathe. I was trying to send a message to Giuseppe, but he wasn't getting the messages because he was where there wasn't any Wi-Fi. With my head, I was trying to find the light below. I couldn't. At a certain point, what happens? The guy who was supposed to pick me up with the little car buzzes, and I was there with this dress on like this. So, I kind of ripped it off. Peered out half naked, but obviously nothing was visible because I peeked out with just one eye and I said, 1 minute please. Closed the door, grabbed the first dress I got my hands on, which was this blue one. People started to think it was all staged because I had a long dress, because it was also blue, and because I was wearing heels. I mean, guys, if I have a fancy dinner, it's normal that I prepare. Do I go in a tracksuit? Usually I always wear tracksuits, but that time in the Maldives for a beach dinner, I had to dress up. Plus, that wasn't the dress. So I grabbed the first dress I found, which was super comfortable, and got on the driver. This is the scene. As soon as I got on the driver, I started trembling because, I don't know, I said like, if it doesn't happen now, I think it will never happen. I never again in my life send these messages to my friends to tell them, guys, something is about to happen. And at the same time, I was trembling because I was afraid it wouldn't happen. I was afraid that it was all in my head. It was a very strong emotion, something I had never felt in my life, both good and bad at the same time, because if it hadn't gone like that,
I mean, I don't know. I think I would have been really upset because my mind had already traveled so much that I was already in that moment. As soon as I arrive, I say to them, "Excuse me, but where's my boyfriend? I mean, where should I go?"
And he goes, "Your boyfriend is there waiting for you, and now I'll start the video for you."
Practically, Giuseppe knew how important that moment was for me. So let's say he took a group to record that moment and to have a memory, and also because the people who were not with us wanted to see how things were going, rightly my family, his family wanted to know how things were going. So he, to get help, got a crew, he hired a crew. We need to have many recordings. In fact, we published the video from the videographer, but in reality, we have the cell phone video, the video made by another guy, the video made with the 360. We have 100,000 viewpoints of that footage. Plus, he read me a letter that if you want to know what's in it written,
write it in the comments. And if you want to know Giuseppe's point of view about this organization, write it in the comments. Write, I want to know what was written in the letter and the story from Giuseppe's side.
when I arrived, I saw him in the center of the heart of sun and I started to cry. Crying really hard, guys. All the tension I had just kind of dropped. I said, damn, it's true. It's really happening. He was just standing there like a post with that smile, and this thing moved me. I couldn't stop crying, and actually I was trembling a lot. I don't know if you can see it in these videos. It was really such a strong emotion, a joy so intense that for me it was so important, so beautiful, that let's say it was an enormous emotion. It's something I wish everyone could experience, this emotion. When he read the letter to me, I actually didn't understand a thing written on the letter because I was emotional. So he read it to me again later because I didn't. The words entered my head. When he knelt down, I started crying a lot. I was so happy when I saw the little blue box. I cried even more because I thought, oh my, this is crazy. How much did he spend? I was so happy at that moment. I didn't care about anything, nor what type of ring it was. I didn't care. I realized that moment could happen anywhere and it would still be just as emotional. The photographers were telling us what to do, how to behave, and so on. But I was just curious, so I kind of talked with Giuseppe about the filming because I wanted to know how it went and how he felt. Open parenthesis, I was a bit upset by some people's comments who think this is something staged. Because guys, we don't show much of our life because we make more videos of special effects, more entertainment things. But anyway, we are still people. We are still human beings. So marketing, social media, etc., all up to a certain point. The real things, the important things in life go beyond. We experienced unique emotions, and honestly, I didn't even respond to these people because I don't care what they think. The important thing is that I know what I felt. I know what Giuseppe felt. I know how important it was for us. I know how beautiful it was for us. So about what people think, those who think it's all a marketing strategy, etc.,
I don't care. The important thing is what we experienced. Remember that we are human beings, we have feelings. Be careful what you write on social media. The relationship between Giuseppe and me has always been a real relationship, not like many people that I know who ship on purpose to create hype. Giuseppe and I have loved each other since the first day, and we will love each other forever, I believe. I don't know what life will bring us. I hope very much. I hope that one day you can find the right person for you who makes you feel this way, who makes you feel complete, and let's say that's all. If you've made it this far, thank you very much. Subscribe to our channel, and if you feel like it, follow us elsewhere too. Bye!